Everybody, and welcome back to the second part of session 24 of Storms over Cerenar, the high-level campaign of Epic Boon Productions. We have returned from our break, and we are going to explore the second level, the Department of Mysteries, within the bureaucratic center of Sisyphus. Before our break, our heroes made their way through. Made their way through the bureaucratic center of Sisyphus, and got really lucky on an investigation roll to find a secret passage that got them quickly down to basement level 2. And now you are here. You have just gone down the staircase, and you see all of the and begin to hear a bunch of voices coming from down the hallway. This is new territory for all of you. None of you have been down here. So, yeah, what do you
do? We did see what the lanyard looked like, right? It's like the things people were supposed to be wearing when they come down here.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just a lanyard with a different card in it, right?
Well, if you folks aren't really the best at being quiet, perhaps you could pretend like you belong. I believe you were the one speaking of that, Aust.
Certainly, yeah. I mean, if you can give me a reasonable approximation for this card, I'm sure I can minor illusion this one to make it look a little bit more like real deal.
Should be simple enough, and Torgan will also do a minor illusion and just show what this looks like.
Okay, I will copy his minor illusion then.
Rick and Torgan, have you ever been down here before?
Nope.
No, we are not really part of this department, so we're not supposed to be here, and we haven't been here, so we should be a bit careful. But I think the folks who are good at carrying conversation should perhaps be in the front, so I suspect that there's going to be a bit of confusion upon arrival.
Agreed. And Roy, you said that we could hear people shuffling papers and like a lot of movement just around the corner, right?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay. I'm just gonna move up and just like really surreptitiously just poke my head around the corner, just to see what I can see down there.
That's a door.
I can see it's a door. Okay, fair enough. Well, we can move up to this door then.
So how long was the walk down the stairs? For
20 minutes.
20 minutes?
Okay, so Passes Without a Trace is still going.
Yep, as is True Seeing. Well, I mean, could just walk straight through. Act like we own the place. Who are we looking for down here? We're looking for...
You're looking for the entrance to the Rim of Lamentation.
We're looking for the entrance, but
and
yes.
The guide said that it's
some kind of puzzle, right?
Yeah, the legends say there's some kind of puzzle, so that's probably true. Legends usually are, right?
Okay.
We also have a code or room number for your friends. Would we know if the library is on this floor? Would that be in the Realm of Lamentation?
You know it's on this floor, yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess let's go in and try and find these numbers. I believe we have 2 numbers, but Bjorn takes precedent. So, gentlemen, shall we? Perhaps Rick, Torgan, one of you at least sticks nearby. You'll, whilst you may not belong down this on this level, you at least know how to walk the walk to an extent. So, well, here goes nothing, and I'm just going to open the door.
You go ahead and open the door. You see, as light streams in, you kind of adjust your eyes for a second. You see a library, a large library with a bunch of paper strewn everywhere. The walls are lined with bookcases everywhere, and you see 6 people busily walking around, shuffling papers, reading things, taking notes. the one nearest to you here looks up briefly and just like nods at you, and there's like a table on wheels with a bunch of dirty plates and cutlery, and she just pushes it towards you and looks down at her work again. All of these women are, it looks like scholars, kind of with a dark blue, kind of almost grayish scholar uniform. They are completely identical.
Give the library cards to Nungle.
Okay, I'll take the cards.
I think that you have maybe a better knowledge of library systems than I do.
Should be safe to enter, or?
I'm gonna take the trolley and begin just pushing it towards one. Is there any in terms of is there signage because it looks like we've got two routes, or is it just
there's an open door up in the end of the library, and then up to the right it seems like it continues. Here,
okay.
You could just see the beginning of what looks like more warehouse kind of thing.
Okay, I'm gonna kind of just move out to here, just so.
Oh, thank you. One of them takes a used coffee cup, just puts it on the tray.
I'll just kind of nod back. Back to the others, see if Rick or Torgan or Nongle have any preference on which way we go.
Just a quick question, like looking at these ladies in the room and just their reaction, does it seem like this is just completely normal, that people come down here when they're allowed to, like what Aus just did?
Well, yeah, or at least it looks like when people come down here, they don't need to be worried about it.
Okay, yeah. If it matters, Torgen will also just, make sure to have a lanyard with a minor illusion and also just walk into the room.
Just go to... Yeah, all right. Perfect. They're completely busy. Two of them begin to talk. Where do you think we could find this? Do you think it even exists, or is it just, or will it exist at some point? We're not sure. All right. Well, can we help all of you? One of them. There's usually not that many people for the kitchen staff.
We had a spillage further through cleanup team. Usual fare.
Oh, I'm sure that that the janitor will take care of that. Oh, but she points down the hallway here and says,
"Yep."
But head 7 is down there reading. You can go ahead and take her service too. Why are you so many? Are you kind of like in job training or something?
It's the usual thing in turns. There's a rotation thing coming in. They're looking at new contractors. It's very boring.
Bring your gnome to work day.
I'm gonna start going down this way.
You can give out inspiration for that. That was stupid.
Where they indicated. I just want to have a brief look at what's going on down here.
You see the beginning of a library. Yeah, you're all allowed to go this way, or at least they expect you to go that way over here.
Oh, whoops. Sorry. Yeah. Bloody hell. Yeah, so I will go this way. Is there any like markers on these bookshelves that link up with the codes that we saw on the cards?
Definitely.
I will keep making my way along.
Just standing in the middle of the room.
I'm gonna take a look and see if I can see the numbers for Bjorn in this room.
I am going to go ahead and do initiative again
on there twice somehow.
Stay in an orderly fashion.
Rick, you need to roll initiative. All right. Hogan, you're the first.
I think as of right now, I'm very much so just following Aust's leads
Let,
to
let me.
whatever.
Let me. What is your passive perception?
Let me check.
Oh man,
It is 23.
Okay, perfect. You like the other wing of the library has most of the books. It seems like, while the others was kind of a research station. And here you see like a kind of a reading nook here with a bunch of notes, and down here you can see like the edge or like the corner of a map or something. And also, it seems like the codes for the books you might need to look around for.
And why was it they were pointing for the person they expected us to attend?
Yeah, you could hear someone sitting here like digging their fingers reading a book.
I think Torben will just kind of nod at Aust, expecting that he can do the talking, and I'll head over to this map that I see.
The map is down here. All right, we'll take that next turn. Theus follows you for now. Leon will be back soon, so we are just starting without him here. So I'm going to, I guess, Torgen, you can Jäger him from next round. Aust, yeah.
I'll kind of walk up to the person that I can hear, just kind of from behind her.
Go ahead and give me a deception with advantage, just to see how long this charade keeps on.
26.
26 is fine. She looks up. Oh, yeah, sure. Takes a spoon up and what looks like a tall glass and just hands it to you.
Anyone else down this way that needs collecting?
I think we got it. Maybe. Sorry, what?
I'll check around. Don't worry.
All right, sure. Reads on.
I'll kind of move.
Okay, I'm back.
Good to have you back, Leon.
Like
you
my
wanna do,
parents sent me shrimp and meat, and I don't know. Like I ate it at lunch, like just before a session, like around 4 o'clock. I ate some of it again, and just my stomach like just turned around.
I am sad to hear. You okay now?
Yeah, it's going well now.
That's
Man,
good to hear.
that was horrible. That was just what the fuck.
Right now, you have entered a library. You and Torgen are looking at a map you found in the library.
Okay.
Aust is walking around, and Nungle and Rick is up in a second. Did you want to do anything else, Aust?
Yeah. What? Is there any? So I've got a door in front of me. There. Is there any signage on this door? Anything that?
There's a bunch of symbols that keeps changing. So
It can
even
technically
if
read any written language.
Yeah, and I was about to say that since you have eyes of the Rune Keeper, isn't that it?
Yeah.
It changes between Stockade, Abyss, and G Village. G as in Gangplank, I think. Isn't that a character from League of Legends? I think. I don't know. Never mind. That's what it says.
Okay. I'm gonna see that, make note of it, but I'm just gonna just carry on up this way, and then that's probably gonna be the end of my go with my movement.
All right, Rick, you're up.
Rick is standing, waiting around for Nungle to use the library card.
You'll delay your turn, is what I'm hearing you say. All right, Nungle, you're up then.
So I have what numbers? I have the numbers for Pandora and Bjorn. Right?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll ask this lady in front of me. Was looking for these two numbers. Can you point us in the right direction?
Want to look at the librarian to you?
Yeah.
Give me a deception check, please.
I'm not deceiving. I'm just asking her where they are.
Oh, all right. Give me a luck roll then, and a persuasion.
Luck and her persuasion? Sure. 18 for luck.
Beautiful.
And persuasion is a 6.
Don't have time for this. She just waves her hand. But you can see there's numbers around on the bookshelves. Should be pretty easy for you to find it.
I'll start looking at the bookshelves.
Give me an investigation roll.
Can I assist him?
Yes.
18.
You look around here. It's probably in the next room. Both of them.
Okay. As I'm looking around here, I'm gonna kind of peek into here.
Yeah.
What happens if I step
You see-
in? I'll just like read this book and then go into the next book on the inside of the open door. Do the librarians do anything?
No, they don't give a shit.
Okay.
You see a bunch of warehouse racks, just almost. It's very high to the ceiling in here. There's like 50 feet or something. It's just warehouse forever, stretching.
I think Rick and I are gonna super split the party then. This way, Rick. Oops, I didn't close the door. Stop it. All right, that's me.
All right, you guys go into the warehouse. It seems like a maze in here. All right, cool. Torgen and Torgen, you're up.
Yeah, I'm just gonna walk up to this map and kind of just have a look, see at what this is.
All right. Have a look at the map. You look at it. I'm just finding my. It's like it looks like research notes, and it's a map of the Kangundi. Map of the Kangundi jungle, and there's like a big like a little cross next to a temple city called Herakatol, or a temple ruin called Herakatol. And then in like a purple pen, it says Spirit of Surtur. I'm going to put that in the chat here.
Can you work the name of the city in as well, please? Thank you.
So I mean, this is like a relatively small map, I assume, right? Like, could I pick it up?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, looking around, if there's no one keeping an eye on us, I'll wrap it up and put it away.
Do you take the research notes as well? That's not in. It's in a bunch of different languages, so.
Right. Is it like? Is it gathered, or would it take time to collect?
No, you could just take all of it into your backpack.
Oh, okay, yeah, I'll do that then. Absolutely.
All right. Theus, I guess you're up next. You see Torgen look at this. You also see it says the Spirit of Surtur. You see where it is, right? Or so you also see the map.
Okay. I'm just interested in the numbers for Pandora and beyond.
Go ahead and give me an investigation roll.
I thought Noggle is already looking for them.
Well, he's not in this room.
Didn't I see Noggle just leaving?
There's two different rooms though. There's a warehouse and then there's the library bit. He's looking in a different area.
You saw him go up here. You didn't see him leave the other room. So.
Well,
Split up and search for clues.
Well, I'm looking in the same area. Like, I did hear that Noggle was also searching for them, right?
I asked the
that was in the
librarians
other
that
room.
didn't give me any help. But Noggle is looking at this area. You can look in that area. I haven't found anything yet. I'll let you know when I find something.
Use luck.
You find you go through a bunch of. All right, yeah, sure.
Use luck.
Yep, go ahead and roll.
Natural 20.
Yay!
Oh, it's right next to you, both of them. You could just take it out.
Okay, good. This was the turn. Like, I don't know if I have enough time to read through them, but this is my
Yeah,
turn.
these are not rounds. Like, these are not 6-second rounds per se. It's more like let's say it's like half a minute round, so you can walk further.
Then I will read them and I wait for everyone to gather.
You read like these are these are kind of tones that describes a bunch of people. What you see with Bjorn describes. Which one do you want to read first, Pandora or Bjorn?
Do I think we have enough time to read both of them?
No, 30 seconds is enough to skim one.
Okay, what happens after 30 seconds?
It's next person's
There's
turn.
a new round.
Ah, okay, good. I will read. I will go with Bjorn first.
You see, Aus, did you describe what happened in your vision?
Yes, I did.
You see basically the same description. You see how he's supposed to be trapped forever in the moment where he had to choose between him or his own heroic fame and the honor of his brother, and he ends up choosing his own heroism, and also that he's supposed to do this from the perspective as a bear as well. So he gets to kill his own brother for eternity. It just loops over and over and over again.
So he is, in his memories, the bear which killed his brother?
Yeah, and then when he's done killing his brother, he becomes himself again, and he has to make that hard choice all over again.
Okay. So it's my turn, yeah, it's just skimming, I assume.
Yeah, sure.
Wasn't there supposed to be a location?
Yeah, Realm of Lamentation.
Oh,
The Realm of Lamentation is not, it seems, it's not really a physical thing. It's not a hallway. It's not room number 4. It's just Bjorn's hell.
okay.
All right, Aus.
Okay.
She feels standing with these notepads here, or these books.
Sure. I want to poke my head up here to
You
see what it
also
looks like.
see That is the same kind of warehouse I described earlier, just stretches out. You see a few kind of beams of light streaming in from the library, and beyond that is just darkness.
Okay. I'm gonna keep sort of moving up quietly, with the trolley still. But I'm going to throw a message to Torgen and, well, probably Fierce, because I saw him on the way past checking the notes, just to say, any luck? As I carry on up this way, and I just want to check about what's in here, like even just what kind of stuff is on these racks, etc.
Go ahead, give me a perception investigation.
Oh, I will go for investigation, please. 21.
You see a bunch of stuff. This is kind of weird anachronistic items, so it's both something that looks like really old, like you see like a flint axe, you see like a donkey jaw with blood on it. You see a bunch of books in very different weird languages. You see and varying titles, of course, because you can read it. You see a bunch of you see some clothing. You see it looks like it's items that is just kept here for there's not a system. It looks like it's just
like lost and found almost. It's just all dumped in here.
almost, yeah.
Okay.
And you feel like finding something useful could probably, I will say,
would take time.
If any non-magical item given time you could find here, no problem.
Look for
Spend time
components.
searching. Spending time searching in here might also yield other results. You can only search like one area at a time, right?
Sure. With what I've done so far on my turn, would I have a chance to do any of that now? Or would that be next turn?
Yeah, but the mechanics of this room is that you have to tell me what kind of thing you're looking for, because there's so much that you need to have an idea before you start.
I've got two ideas. First one might be a bit more abstract, so feel free to say no. I just want to look at anything which, from my archaeological knowledge, has any historic significance. perhaps, particularly to Kangundi or the Kalari Desert, where the blade was found.
And the other thing?
The other thing was diamonds.
All right. You could choose one of them for this round. The
we'll
Kangundi
choose
will
this.
be the
we'll
Kangundi
choose
will
that
be a DC 30. Diamonds will be DC 25.
I'm feeling lucky. Let's try the DC 31. Want a history or a investigation check for that?
I'll say you can do history for this one. That seems cool. You basically do
Okay.
archaeology inside this eternal
That's what I'm thinking.
house. Right?
Okay, I'll give it a go. See, no.
You look around for it. You have in this area here. I'm just going to put in a marker here. In this area here, there are no Kangundi things.
Okay.
All right. Next up will be Rick. You have followed Nongle in here. If you want to, do you want me to just push you behind Nongle from now on, or?
Yeah.
All right, Nongle, you're up.
What's in here? More books?
This is the same as I just told Alice. You also get the feeling that you would find most things in here if you give it enough time. And a portion of luck.
Okay, enough time. I'm gonna sit down and start. Actually, I guess.
You're an intelligent guy, Nongle. You also know that if you're just sitting around, like, just rummaging around in here forever, someone might get suspicious of you.
No problem. I will. I'm gonna do two things. First, I'm going to get Nibbles back and have him look around for shit. I'm also going to cast Arcane Eye. I'm gonna send that around looking for stuff. So.
Nibbles don't have dark vision, so it's kind of walking around. The Arcane Eye, what is the side of that?
Arcane Eye is 30. Hang on. Arcane Eye is 30 feet. You can see 30 feet any direction with dark vision.
1 second. I'm just putting Kevin down.
Okay.
30 feet dark vision?
Yeah.
Alright.
Alright, so because just to get rid of suspicion, I'll just start setting
And you can scout. You can move like 10 times your movement, or not, 5 times your movement in a round, so.
Nibbles is blindly walking around. Alright, and then I'll just I'll investigate this area here.
Alright, go ahead and give me an investigation. What are you looking for, though?
Well, the when we first entered,
Yep.
like that's the area, so I can't ping the map. So
Like
show you what I'm
here?
talking about.
You have to
No.
hold X and then left click or right click.
Hold
There's a
X.
new module for some reason. Hold X, left click. Yeah, there you go. Hold X also gives you the hand that you can build that like this.
Okay, so here is where I want to do it.
You want to search that area?
Yeah,
For what?
I'm searching for spell scrolls or spell books.
Alright. Go ahead and give me a...
Investigation.
Yeah.
14.
You find... go ahead and roll me a D100, please.
26.
Oh, the random spell table is not doesn't work anymore.
That's correct.
Oh. That's weird.
Did you want me to roll it? I can figure it out what it is.
Yeah, just a number. What is it called? Oh, I got out of it. Number.
What spell
That
level?
number on a cantrip.
On a cantrip? Oh, I'll just leave it on the shelf.
Yeah. All right. You find mage hand. Fuck that. Who even would make a scroll of mage hand? All right.
That's me.
All right, Rick. You see Noggle do this.
I want to search of something really stupid.
Yeah, go ahead.
5 batches of we are allowed in here.
Go ahead and roll investigation.
I don't know why I have control of your ping now. All right.
I think that's because it's the observer of the camera bug.
Well, natural 19, so that's 18.
Nope, you don't find anything. You almost found something though. All right. After you, Rick, that will be Torgen. You're up. You pocket this. You see, he is reading the thing.
All right. I think I'll, seeing as how I was headed out of the room, I'll kind of just nod at Theus and I'll follow Faust. And I'll kind of just stop. And we just ransacking this place now. I know what we're doing. I thought we were here for your friend.
When in hell, there was, I don't know where I'm going with that. Just figured there might be something of use. Found anything good?
That's just some random notes. I'm not entirely sure. I have it with me, but yeah, like you said, we have other concerns.
Fair enough. Yeah, just doing a brief scan and then we'll carry on. We do need to find a way out of here. I'm not sure if it's that door over there. I'm figuring it's probably a little bit more hidden. It was cycling through names. Different places, almost. I'm not sure.
Where on the map was that door? Or why was that scene? Oh,
It's the door, directly to the south of you.
no, probably
Seems
should
suspicious,
think-
but we should probably
should investigate that together. But I'm curious what is in this weird place. I suppose I'll head a bit deeper in, and I think Tolkien is gonna just try to walk into this strange warehouse a bit deeper.
You see when you go past the place where like the shelves are empty. So that's why you could like look in. You see like a statue on the other side. You go further down. There's like another hole into the library. Dead end, but there's also a route up there. Yeah.
Sure. I mean, just tell me when to stop in terms of how it's too much movement.
Go ahead. Yeah, you have. Let me see. You have the. Yeah, that's fine. If you take one more step, that's cool. You go around the corner and you see a big old red kind of orb on the ground. You see on it there's a plinth with a bunch of writing on it. Do you speak Infernal?
I do.
You see it's some kind of poem, it would seem. Your next turn, you can have a look at it if you want to.
All right. That'll be me then.
All right. Next up is Mr. Theus. You are, Leon, you're muted.
How much under time pressure do we feel? Sorry.
I think mechanically, to make sure you know precisely what's going to happen, at some point when you have spent a bunch of rounds, let's say somewhere I randomly decide between end of round 10 and round 20, you begin to roll luck checks. or if something happens, right? So I will at some point randomly determine between around 10 and 20, and then we will begin to have an escalation counter or luck check if something.
Okay.
People will begin to
Can I
think about.
stash the Pandora? Actually,
Yeah.
I currently have to prioritize the ones that we can still save. So I will try to look information about where Bjorn is and where we can find him.
You know where Bjorn is. He's in the realm of Lamentations.
Yeah, but I don't want to know like specifically like how can this help us get to him specifically?
It is almost like you have to get into his personal demo plane.
Okay,
That's
how
how
do
you
we
should think
get there? Yeah, how do we get there? Like, does this help in any way?
You can make an investigation to roll for knowledge about that, but that is you have a feeling from all you've heard that is probably something you need to figure out when you are in there.
Okay, so that information that I gained from Bjorn, like, does this help us currently in any way?
It will help you when you enter the realm of Lamentations.
Okay, then I will stash it away, and I assume like this is the most information I can get. I skimmed through. Like, do I think that I can get more information where I didn't skim through? Like anything that could help us?
You could figure out a bunch of personal information about Bjorn.
Yeah, but this wouldn't help us. Like,
no, you don't think so. You
then-
think if you're into the realm of Lamentation, this would help you navigate to him.
Okay, then I will stash it away. I will then
Alright.
take out the thing for Pandora.
All right.
Yeah. Also, just wait a second. I will turn out my light because I noticed like I'm just like so bright.
No worries, man. Yes. Give you a second then.
Much better light situation.
There you go.
Yeah.
You need to get one of those
Because-
circles or whatever. I don't know.
No, it's just because like my room was pretty dark and the only light came from the screen, so I just had to turn on my lights, so it's just
I get that.
saturated.
All right.
All right.
On Pandora's dossier, all of your sins are written down. You flip through them, and these are not hers. These are yours. And then for punishment, it says that that Antari is to walk a wall of faces of the people he has killed, and wherever he looks, they will tell him of their lives, of their values, their families, their children, and he will listen to all the things he broke for eternity. Go ahead and give me an Arcana check. Yes.
$16.
You look down at the past temporis as you remember what she did. Maybe it has something to do with that.
Just to refresh what I know about past infos. Like, can Antara's soul even land here? Would it not, like, just cease?
If he's brought to ceremony right after he dies. So if a wizard does a burial rite, then his soul will technically be locked. You think? You're not sure. Like, this whole hell situation is pretty new for you.
I will close it, stash it away. I will look for Nogel and the rest.
That will give me that will be an investigation roll to find them, and that will not be with advantage because you don't have the number.
Okay, I assume I cannot do it right now because I just read that entry.
Yeah, that's right. So next up will be Mr. Oust.
Who is muted?
Yes.
I will, having heard what Torgan just said about that door, and how we should probably check it at some point. I'm just going to message to Torgan on the basis that I think he has message as well. Just say, good point about that door. I'm going to go and check that. If you find nothing, let me know. And I'm going to walk back towards the door as quietly as I can. I'm going to kind of deposit the trolley somewhere, probably between me and that woman. And have a quick look at the door again, see what names it's filtering through.
Still,
And then
the stockade, G Village, and the Abyss.
Interesting. Okay. I'm going to, as quietly as I can, just try the door
look
handle.
back behind you. The other door that you open. I'm sorry. There's no door into the warehouse. But you saw the one over here. It had just one plaque saying warehouse. These weird runic script that doesn't change.
Right, but the door. Wait, hang on. Here, that's gone. Is that right? What are you saying?
No, there's no door there. It's just an opening into the warehouse. It's more like a doorway without the door.
Yeah, that's fine. But the door ahead of me. That's
the stockades, the G Village, and the Abyss.
okay. I wanna wait until it's on G Village, and I'm gonna try the door
All right,
as quietly as I can, trying not to raise suspicion from the lady.
Go ahead and give me a stealth roll or a deception roll as you open the door.
I will go for deception. I'm going to use my commanding presence again.
Okay.
Not commanding presence. Oh yeah, no, I do mean commanding presence. Sorry.
You continue on. Holy moly!
What's that? 32.
See,
So I'm not going to walk through. I'm just going to open the
alright,
door and have a look in.
So you, as you begin running, like, fine, you're looking for the. I'll just go, like, let you work in peace because I surely can't get any quiet for reading here. And she leaves. And you open the door. Go ahead. The hallway.
Okay. If I have anything left doable on my turn, I will begin passing down the door, the hallway. I will keep the door behind me open.
Go ahead and do it.
I don't know how far I can get, but there's
On
more doors.
On the door, door here, it says
Yep.
stockade. You can hear a bunch of voices from in there. And here, it looks like some kind of cave. Like the hallway becomes a cave. Like a tunnel.
Okay. Again, if this is for next turn, let me know. But do I hear anything specific? Do I hear in any specific languages the voices from behind that stockade door?
Go ahead and give me a perception.
Oh no.
Hear someone saying "yip yip." You hear someone. I'm just looking at your languages here. One talking in a language like like really deep kind of guttural language, and you hear one just like a big stone settling, and then two dogs yipping at each other, and then the sound of someone being like.
Oh, okay. Side bet. I'm going to put my money on Kobold, Abyssal, Primordial, and maybe Bullywug. And I will just poke around this corner. Okay, this is a big, long tunnel.
You see a cave, and you see light down, further down. Looks like from a source of fire. And that was your round.
Oh.
Now, good, you're up.
All right, Kevin scouting.
Yep.
It's actually fitting that Kevin is my arcane eye.
Yeah.
Another door.
Find a door. It has weird runes on it. Yes. All right. No mind. Another door. Also arcane runes on it.
Statue.
Yep. It looks like someone rummaged through the area you are in now.
Okay. Back out. All right. So that'll be the arcane eye.
Sure.
Anongal is going to go back and check this door. Hopefully,
you see a bunch of kind of roots and some grass sticking out from under the door. It has some weird runes on it you don't understand on the door.
weird runes I don't understand. Let's see if I can remedy that. No, I guess I could cast Comprehend Languages, though. Yeah, I'll sit down and cast Comprehend Languages. It's a ritual, though.
It'll take you a minute.
Yeah, 10 minutes.
So this 10 minutes, that's going to be a lot of turns, Nongo.
You said each turn's like a minute, right?
Each turn is half a minute, so it's going to be 20 rounds.
Oh, okay. Then I'll just I'll open the door.
It's locked.
The door is locked. Rick, do you have a lockpick?
No.
This door is locked.
And we need the key.
Possibly. Is there any,
Maybe it's
is there
here.
any gaps in the door? Yes, search for a key.
Under it, yes. And
Oh.
yeah, there is a keyhole.
How big's the gap?
Well,
2 millimeters,
no,
maybe.
not on this shelf.
I'll look. Nongo will look around for a key.
A key or the key?
The key.
That's going to be very difficult. Go ahead and give me an investigation roll.
Like maybe someone just dropped it here. I'm willing to take my luck chances. 24.
Not enough, I'm sorry.
No problem.
All right, Rick, do you want to search somewhere else than just that place, or?
Yeah, and I just did. I rolled an investigation of 8.
Good job. Good job, Rick. All right, you're looking for the key, you don't find it. Okay, next one will be Torgen.
All right, I'll walk on up and read the poem on this thing.
All right. And here is the poem. Will you read it aloud for us?
Sure. It's a long poem. The mechanism of vermilion glory, this plinth holds, a lever assembled from 3 artifacts old. First, the blood-red eye of Fafnir will look, acknowledge the world's foundation shook. Second, 3 golden elven kings of old, endless racks and shelves they behold. With spear, arrow, and magic they fought. The key to the vault, where the ladder can be bought. Third and the last, lamentations of the past. In this rock-hewn box, the evils of life was amassed. But not only that, for good and for bad, the spirit of hope also lived in this vortex of mad. The now desolate chest in the stockades are guessed, its untold evils released upon the world unconfessed. Reunited at last, they spring from death to life, to be within the Titan's grasp, will end their strife.
That sounds like a bunch of bullshit.
Yeah. Torgen is in over his head, and I like to think that I was probably heard the first 2 lines as his response to the message cantrip, and then it comes out. I don't have a message, so What exactly is this written on? Like, what is it that I see in this room?
It is written like on the plinth itself.
I see.
But you, if you want to, I would let you transcribe it in this turn as well. Into like a piece of paper.
Sure. If this is like 30 seconds, I'll do it. I'll take out the map and the notes I took from the other room, and I'll kind of write it on the backside of it.
And then you want to go back to the library, or?
Yes. So as far as I can get in one turn.
Just drag you down here. You can go to Theus if you want to.
I mean, if you will allow me to do this in the same turn, I would also show it to him then, so he can actually see what the hell we're dealing with.
Yeah, you can.
But this is in over my head.
This is some puzzle shit. Yeah.
We're gonna need some metagaming for this, boys. It's about a character discussion.
But I guess that's all I can do.
Yes.
I'm sorry, Torgen, I can't really do anything with that. It doesn't tell me anything, right?
Oh yeah. I guess you transcribed it into common, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Torgen,
Of course.
Torgen, I'm sorry. These things, I think, don't tell me anything, right? Yeah, question.
You can't read.
No, like I can read, but like no, like they don't tell me anything, right? Yeah, I'm like.
Go ahead and give me an intelligence roll or investigation. I'll say investigation.
Same for me.
It's a poem. I'll say if Leon can make anything out of this.
Well, the Leon can say that the third thing has to do with Pandora's box, from what I understand, because I know the legend of Pandora's box. But Theus would not know that.
Maybe roll history.
Don't even know if like this world has the concept of like Pandora's box. No, he doesn't.
No, he doesn't know. It might be a concept from another world. Who knows?
Yeah, like it's best if we ask Dog. Actually, I want to find Noggle. Have you seen him, Dog?
I have no idea. He was in the main room when I came in here. Do you have any means of contacting the others?
Sorry, I don't. Do you do?
Can
do you
either
have?
Torgen or
I
Theus see
don't.
invisibility?
No.
No.
Yeah,
I have
no.
blindside 10 feet, but I think it's just
So
out
you
of...
would have noticed the arcane eye on the way out.
But it's
Oh.
invisible.
Not
Alright,
visible.
but
I
blindside.
can't see.
Blindside.
I don't
But I
think
have noticed it on
blindside
my
can
way out.
understand. Like, isn't blindside only for things that actually can make like noise?
Yeah,
No,
blindside
that's
doesn't let
terracing.
you
So
see
that's-
things. It just
so
lets you
that's tremor
acknowledge they're
sense.
there.
Yeah, I think you're describing tremor zones.
Yeah.
Oh, the
You
blindside
wouldn't be able to see it, but you would know
smell.
But
you would know it's there.
Yeah.
blind sight allows you to basically perceive objects in total darkness.
But you can't.
Yeah.
You can't.
Not necessarily
Uh,
moving
yeah, you
objects.
can't
it's
see them,
essentially
you can-
echolocation.
It's like a sixth sense. You can kind of sense that they're
Yeah.
there, but you can't. You don't know what it is, right?
Yeah.
Two,
Oh, yeah,
But if
two
it's
things.
incorporeal, then you wouldn't see it regardless.
Two things. You would notice it on the way out. If you know what it is, I don't know. That's one
Could
thing.
I-
Second
could
thing
I
is,
make-
but you would probably know that Nongo would probably in this heist have told you that he could do something like this to scout, right? So you would be prepared for this. That is one thing. Second thing is, I'm also going to say, on a round, I will allow you to also, if you want to, someone goes before the others. I don't care about the order. It's just for like to make sure you all get a turn, basically, right?
Mhm.
So you can switch turns if you want to in the order.
I just want to find Noggle.
Nongo,
can we meet
you have
a bit,
observant.
GM?
Nongo, you have observant.
Just
do,
to
yeah.
convey with
Yeah.
the whole group. I think that's an important thing.
Yes.
Yeah.
But I was
I will
going to
allow
say...
you have made a plan, so I will allow you to have meta conversations as well. That makes
I'll
sense.
also say, for the sake of sharing information, if I know that this is Nongo's arcane eye, could I also just hold up what I transcribed from the poem to the eye, so Nongo can also read it?
Nongo can read lips, so he.
I just want a quiet moment alone with Noggle.
Sure. Nongo will see you guys talking and send a message over to you.
Like, I wave around looking for the arcane eye. Hey,
I'll
Noggle,
send a
give me-
message to Theus. I see you. Did you need something?
There's just a quiet talk between, just something, and the others don't need to hear it.
I will. Just wait right there. I'll be right there.
Okay.
And I'll run over there.
Do you want to go there as well, Rick? Then I can just move you.
No,
down.
like
Yes,
talking and
please.
Rick, can you just give us just a minute?
Well, sure. Can I see the poem?
Just for the sake of this, do we want to take the next total round, everybody coming back together, and then you two can go off and find somewhere private, and then the rest of us can discuss, rather than trying to axe out the
Yeah.
next kind of 5 minutes of us just trying to work that out.
Yeah.
That's fair. So we're all on the same page.
Yeah, so we'll all meet up back where those two cross-shaped bookcases are, and then they can go off to the side, and then we'll just then me, Rick, and Torgen will discuss the clues.
I have moved you to
Fantastic.
each your own locations.
All right. Nibbles will
He is-
just jump up on this table here and start reading like these ladies are. Just because he's a weird thing. All right. So yeah, Nongol and Theus
alright.
will go around the corner.
Nongo, I've seen you do some things that I haven't seen like other wizards do, and you seem to be much more in tune with like more like healing capability.
I have knowledge of magics that can
Like,
evocations
like-
that can seal wounds.
yeah, like this is not something I have seen wizards do during my time when I traveled around. But this is an important. But I actually want to ask, like, are you like, have you done ceremonial services too? Like, after someone died, like, talking about like burial service.
With magic or just as a rite itself?
I mean, like general rite itself. Like,
Oh.
uh,
Would I know that? Laura?
Yeah, it's a
like,
ritual.
Yeah.
no,
It's
no.
a-
I
it's-
also
I have
want to
a
like, talk about like
I have a-
clerical services.
Yeah,
Like,
I have a
don't
pass
know-
of 25 in religion, so
Yeah, or
I think we're
magic.
pretty good.
Yeah, it's just because we
arcana
like.
clerical, yeah.
Yeah, it's just because like clerics in this, because we talked about with gods, there like clerics are such an iffy thing.
Yeah.
I just want to like essentially like a cleric.
Yeah. So
I don't-
Nongol's deepest research is into magic and religion. He has plus 15 to both of those skills, so passive of 25. So if you want to know something about religion or
No, it's not knowledge.
oh,
I don't know. After we get Bjorn out of here,
I
like,
could
we all
I
get out of
could
here.
try to perform the rites. I don't know.
No. It's not a Bjorn. I don't know when we get out of here, and I don't know how far everyone will make it. And I think if I don't make it, will you hold a burial service? I just like the usual thing for when corpse deceased, send off the soul to the afterlife. I don't know if something you have read about this.
I could.
Can you perform this for if it ever comes to any honor, like for me, for example?
If you would like, there's many different types of services depending on the god that you
What
wish to
he's
set the
talking
rite to.
about here is like you can do a clerical funeral rite that will basically like you could probably
He wants me to
recreate
consecrate
some
it.
of the.
No,
he
I
wants to
actually
consecrate it
no.
in
Like
the
this is
Arcan way,
something.
yeah.
This is something. He actually want because Fierce thinks the worst of him, and he actually wants his soul to be sent to hell currently, and he doesn't want to convey it
Yeah,
directly.
you want to be absolved of your sins before you die.
No,
basically,
I
right?
don't want to be solved for sins. Like
Okay.
Fierce doesn't want to be. After reading that, what was written about Pandora and how he will be punished, like this is pretty meta, but he doesn't know what will happen with his soul directly, or whatever happens with past temporals.
Well, yeah. I
Theus-
mean, if
to-
so, if Theus was to pass, then Nongo will
let me
do his
let
best
me
to...
let me explain you the mechanics of this because then you can talk about it, right?
Sure.
If you die without an Arcan consecration, like the Conventicle of Arcan uses something they call Arkan's last oath, which is basically a binding ritual. If after you die, within a week, someone casts the last oath of Arkan on you, or does that ritual, no god or otherworldly plane can claim your soul.
No, it's not what I want. Like what Theus would want.
So that is the one. If you die without that, no one really knows what happens. A lot of religions have different answers to that. But it would seem that people from around Cerenar goes here. If they're supposed to go to hell.
If their souls still exist.
Yeah, if they have not been, if their body hasn't undergone this oath of the last oath of Arkan.
Where do I find this ritual?
You know it.
I know it?
Basic training for you. Yeah.
Okay.
This is just, it's not a spell, it's just something you can do because
I'll explain.
you're a convincible magus.
I'll explain to Theus that it's I'm capable of binding a soul to Arkan instead of sending you someplace like this.
I don't want my soul to be sent to Arkan or any.
You don't. So you. Well, in that case, I don't give you the right, and then.
That's okay. Okay, let's just focus on Bjorn.
Are you okay, Theus?
Yeah, I'm fine. Fine.
I'm gonna insight that. I don't believe you.
Okay. Let's see it. Deception. No.
Oh, never mind. You seem fine. Well, back to the party then.
Right. Yeah. So you can all converse and make a plan from here.
Sure. So I'm taking a look over this inscription. And one of the first things I'll say the moment I've read it is, well, the third. We know where the third one is. There's a down there. There's a room marked stockade. So we find that chest. That's key number 3.
I think both
The rest, I'd imagine we have to.
Both Knuckle and Oust, you could go and give me an investigation roll. For
Perfect.
if you want hints.
Yeah, I'll take some hints.
I'll take a hint.
So you say investigation? Yep.
Yes.
Yeah, 14.
22.
Ah, yes, a puzzle, Knuckle. What nice pastime that someone finally can give you a mind teaser. Somewhere there is a mechanism called the Vermilion Glory. You don't know anything about that yet, so you might need to find out that. But in order to activate that mechanism, you need a lever that is constructed from 3 parts. The Eye of Fafnir, which is red and located somewhere with a bunch of knowledge. You need something from an elven king of old that is somewhere within endless rags shelves. So probably the warehouse. There's one with a spear, one with an arrow, one with magic. You need something from the one with magic.
Okay.
So to split that up, basically, the mechanism is the thing that Torgan found by the looks of it. The Eye of Fafnir
the mechanism is something you need to create from the Eye of Fafnir, whatever it is from the elves. Yeah.
Yes, but the specifically elven ones, or anything marked with a spear and arrow, or some kind of arcane sigil.
Nungle, you have scouted the warehouse. You've seen one statue right there.
Okay.
You need to find someone with magic. You know, that guy has an arrow and bow. Because that's what you saw.
That guy's arrow and spear?
No, bow and arrow.
Okay.
He's arrow, but it's the one with magic is the one that has the key. It's the key to the vault with the latter can be bought.
Okay.
But we should probably stick together for this bit. I would argue.
Nongol's eyes kind of glaze over. He's like, "Oh, I'm looking around right now."
Are you sure we have time to split up? I mean, we're gonna raise alarm if we waste too long.
I have magic.
Well,
I have a magical eye right now that's scouting the library.
Yeah, and you find the one with the spear.
All right.
Just a
Found two
mechanical
statues,
question
one
about
with a bow
Arcane
and
Eye.
one with a spear. Yes.
Can you still command Arcane Eye whilst you're just walking and talking and like looking, or is it like a find familiar thing where you go blind and deaf when you do it?
I go blind when I do it, not deaf.
Okay.
I can't hear through it.
So
I
it's
only
just
see.
like if we took everybody or like a significant number of us down to the stockades, for example, then you would be blind if you were using the Arcane Eye. That's just what I want to check.
I found a piano.
An organ, actually. All right.
Organ.
That's enough movement for you for now.
Okay, fine.
Well, chaps, in the meantime, does anybody want to follow me to the stockade if we are splitting up?
But I don't care much for investigating that bloody warehouse or library, so I think I'll tag along.
Excellent. Rick, perhaps you and Fierce can try and hunt between these books. See for this this Eye of Fafnir. It's the knowledge part which makes me think it's probably in the library. Knowledge of the world's foundations, Shug. So maybe look for something about ancient history.
I'll say Fierce and Rick
All the time,
and Torgun also give me a investigation roll just for funsies.
Alright.
That's a bloody nat 1, Fierce. Nope. No hints for any of you guys.
Well,
Alternatively,
Fierce and
I can stay in the library and you guys could go down the stockade because my investigation might be higher. But...
Fierce and I,
I could take a quick peek around the library if you guys want. I mean, I have pretty decent investigation.
We go and search for whatever shook the world.
Yeah.
Okay, well, the magic sword boys will go down the stockade then,
Magic sword voice.
I guess.
I suppose that's what we are now. Let's do it then.
Alright.
Cool. All right. Well. So.
Also, do we actually have a means of staying in contact between these groups? So
Right. Nongle has message. I have message.
Yeah, so
And you have message. So maybe we do need to split up. Maybe
Oh,
I.
we need to,
I could take Rick.
Yeah, someone sticks with us, someone sticks with Nongle. We're good to go.
Okay. Yeah, that's true. But well, if you three stick together and then us two can go down, because then you can still pop out. You could like even if you're blind, you can just stay with them, and just telegraph back. I guess.
Rick, yeah.
If you're
Rick,
if
you're
you're
fine.
arcane eyeing from the library.
Oh, I've got the arcane eye parked inside of a room with a organ in it and 8 pews.
Okay.
That's
What I mean is if you're within.
overview, you can you can also look at the stream, right?
Yeah. Yeah, but for the sake of this and for the sake of using message between us,
Yeah.
either we have to be in two groups where you're in sort of earshot of Rick and Theus, or Torgun has to go with one of the other two.
Well, we could just message to everyone, right?
How about this? That a heist point could have been getting something to stay in contact with each other, like sending stones or telephones. Is that hell advanced enough for that?
Torgun, you sigh. You had really hoped you could have saved this for later, but you pull a scroll of various telepathic bond out of your backpack.
What level is that? 5th? You guys give me an hour, I can... No, I can't.
I don't think we have quite an hour.
Damn it, I want
I
that spell.
think if we're gonna be splitting up, this might as well be the best time to do this, and I'll cast it. Also, this is a bummer because I would have this spell if I was a level 9 sorcerer, but I'm a level 8 sorcerer.
That goes. But you don't spend any spell points on it.
levels.
So, all of you guys have can now communicate telepathically.
Oh, ace.
Little-
Right. Well, that. Okay. Sorry.
So sometimes, like a tiny voice comes into your head. Rocks, rocks, rock.
This was a
All
mistake.
right. I'll say let's continue from the initiative order then. What do you say, guys?
Sure. The only thing I will say is, for the sake of this, is it worth, if me and Torgan are going down to the stockade, just swapping me and Fierce around, just so we go,
Yeah.
just so we group up. But
Yeah,
in
sure.
which case, yeah, there we go.
In that case,
Sure.
Torgan announced, you go down to the stockades. Do you have any? I'll just move you down there. Do you have any plan, or you just just move there?
We will wait outside, and I will see if Torgan can understand any of the voices.
Yeah.
On the
I'll put
basis
an
that he understood Infernal.
I'll put an ear to the door and
Yeah.
have her here.
No, you don't understand any of it.
No, this is gibberish. I'm pretty sure there's a rock in there, like an actual rock. I'm not entirely sure what's going on.
Okay. Question. Sorry, I don't know the most about you. Would you happen to be able to see through magical darkness?
I mean, I have pretty keen eyes, so I can at least see things that are very close to me. So as long as we don't split up too much, that should be fine.
Okay. Out of character, what I'm thinking is, if
10
we
feet
kick,
to blind side.
yeah, if we kick the door down, I could just cast darkness on the room, and then we can just go buck wild in there.
How many people does it sound like there's on the other side?
5.
Are you sure that we're not going to raise too much of an alarm?
Well, how are we going to get in there otherwise? We could check down the other route first, if you want, and then we can come back to this, but...
Yeah, let's check the way that doesn't immediately get us into trouble first. We can always come back.
Okay, alright, I'll, well, lead the way.
Yes.
So just as far as we can go, I suppose, in whatever one turn would be.
I'll just move you up there.
Oh, sorry.
All right. So you arrive at what looks like a village of goblins wearing kind of tribal suits, like
Village.
bones on their head. You see up in the end there's a human, an old human with also goblin clothing on, talking the goblin language with them. He's like kind of fighting over a bone with like a morsel of meat on it with another goblin. Some of the goblins, do they see you when you enter, or do you enter stealthily?
Well, I assume if we hear voices, we would be stealthy, or what angle are we doing this?
Yeah, you would, like, if you want not to be seen, I want you to make a roll for this. It's fine.
We still have Pass Without a Trace up, or is it about
No.
over that?
It's an
Okay,
hour, so...
In which case, True Seeing will
In that
also
case,
be gone
yeah, sure.
at this point.
No. It has been less than an hour. It's been, I'd say, 27 minutes.
So
Sure,
we still
let's
have
try
it.
stealth.
All right, you can. You're stealing stuff. That's cool. Next one up will be thieves.
Noggle and Rick, what are we doing currently? Like, they seem to have gone on their own way. The stockade
Should I gather the three of you in the library?
would be good, yeah.
We're going
I think.
to, yeah, I'm in the library right now, right? So we're gonna look for this.
Noggle, what's your passive perception?
21.
You see a glowing red orb on the other end of the library from where you are right now.
Oh. Well, Nibbles is gonna grab it. As soon as Noggle notices it, also Nibbles is like, "What?"
Is Nibbles going to do it stealthily or?
No, he's a dumb bird.
Okay.
Nibbles is incredibly unintelligent.
Go ahead and give me a dex roll with the Nibbles.
A dex. Oh yeah.
Rocks.
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 Rocks. 11.
All right. Librarian is deep within the like knows in the book, doesn't notice fucking bullshit. Right? Yeah. Nibbles has the stupid eye of Fafnir. Right. I've rolled a 3 and a 2.
Okay.
Hey.
So we are currently looking for the other two things, right?
Yeah.
We see
Nibbles
them
needs to get back. Now Nibbles needs to get back to you without getting found, basically.
Okay, can I make a distraction so that
Oh.
Nibbles doesn't get found?
Yeah, might raise suspicion as well, though. But yeah.
Okay, can I make it like, let's say, can I make it less suspicious when I like, let's see. I will stroll into the library complex and make a sound and say then raise my hands. I'm still Ricky Red. Oh, so I am looking for a very important book about how to best invest and evade taxes. And please, anyone help me? And I will just try to gain the attention of any of the librarians.
Trying to give me a persuasion roll or persuasion. Yeah. They all look at you. Excuse me, what? What is he talking about? All of these identical librarians, tax evasion? Do you? What do you mean? Yeah.
We're just like long enough so that they all focus their gaze on me, so Nibbles can like get away.
Yeah, I'll allow Nibbles to go this way to exit.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought this was like the hell for tax evaders. Very well, I will go to the other.
Oh no, that's the other door.
Nibbles,
Okay, thank you very much. Oh.
Nibbles does not like the darkness.
All right.
But we'll
Rick and
start
Nongle,
working
what?
away.
Rick and Nongle, what are you doing?
We need to find. We found spear, we found arrow, and then we need to find magic. So I'm going to go into the library and continue
The warehouse, yeah. I will be right back in a second, so you guys can do some meta talk or some telepathic bonding if it is.
Telepathic bonding. Yeah, we're freaks.
Yeah.
Oh, can
I
we
just thought
speak
about
to
what.
I found a third statue, guys. I think I found the magic one.
So
can
we have a-
speak to Nibbles through the telepathic bond?
Yes, you can.
Wait. Does Nibbles have more than 2 intelligence?
He has 2 intelligence.
Oh,
God damn.
Does he need more than 2 intelligence, or is 2 intelligence enough?
I don't even want to check. I mean, Nibbles is part of the telepathic bond.
Nibbles is part of the conversation, guys. I don't care what
This
people say.
is rule. I'll spend another heist point to make him part of this.
I want to just, at some point, those with magic, probably this would be like Oz, Torgen, and Noggle. I want to ask them, probably like DM will explain that, if it's possible for 2 souls to be in one body, because the way he like described that Pandora in the book, and like with my punishments, I'm almost thinking that Pandora's soul is still in my body somewhere. I just want to ask them at some point.
I think that's a very deep question of how the afterlife and soul works. But
Noggle will say
how detect?
Noggle will say possessions something, but usually that is a free soul possessing something, right? It's not necessarily, 2 creatures inhabiting one body. What happens to the other creature's body, right? And he explains to you magic jar, soul trap. He explains to you all the spells that he knows about that stuff, right? So
Yeah, just once, like, I will probably, like, when Raw is back here,
okay,
ask if I can, if you can at some point detect if there are 2 souls in one body, just in case.
well, it's good that it's not 3 souls.
Oh no.
at least it's
Oh,
not
what-
3.
Or it's 4 souls, like, with snacks.
Antares, Theas, Cassandra.
No, Antares and Theus are the same. There's not 3 souls. Like, Antares and Theus are the same.
Rocks.
I should. Why did I include the chicken? Why?
Rocks.
Yeah, you had the choice. You
Yes,
got
this was a
the-
conscious choice.
Oh, I guess he's in. You're muted, Alex.
Yeah.
Rocks. Nibbles.
I've been muted for a while. Never mind.
Oops.
That's right.
Yeah, no, we're definitely ignoring you. No. What were you saying?
I can't remember. It was nothing important. It was about the chicken and just hiding behind somebody when you cast it.
to the chicken.
I mean,
Yeah.
that sounds very important.
Oh,
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Sorry, I was just saying, like, if you were asking Alst about the two soul thing, he probably would say that you're greatly overestimating his knowledge of the arcane.
Yeah.
Yeah, I also like how you say all the spellcasters looks at my -1 intelligence. Yeah.
Yep. At some point, yeah. No.
Yeah. Got +3 intelligence, but absolutely no background in it in magic. So
I just thought about it, but can we make a chicken bomb? Like, can we strap some explosive onto Nibbles and then send them as a chicken bomb?
Yeah, it's just 10 gold pieces for me to resummon them. I mean, just
Oh man, it's like...
and it takes me an hour to summon them too, right? 10 gold pieces
Yeah.
an hour, or 10
Yeah.
gold pieces with incense.
If we
That
ever
would
get
make
it,
for
like,
a great distraction.
yeah, if we ever get enough like black powder, just strap like a barrel of explosive onto Nibbles and just send him like the rocket chicken.
Well, he could deliver touch spells. What are some touch spells?
Oh man. Oh shit, light. Isn't light no light? That's fake.
I mean,
Yes.
dynamite could be a touch spell. I mean, that certainly works.
Harm. I think harm.
delayed fireball would do it.
I think
Where
Nibbles
it's
can
called?
deliver harm.
A little chicken carrying a fireball, like a little bead of fireball in its
That's a
teeth.
real suicide bombing. Also,
Oh.
what before? He rolls back now. I was going to ask whether you're at liberty to tell us what your other couple of levels are taken in. If you're only 9 sorcerer, or if it's a secret.
No, you can. That's not true. No, at least
He
not for
hides
me.
in the
If you want
darkness.
to
He's
say
a
the next
ranger.
I think
Yeah,
he's
I think
Gloomstalker.
I don't think it's much of a spoiler based on what he's been doing. He is Gloomstalker, Shadow Sorcerer.
Oh, I genuinely didn't even consider the Gloomstalker side of it. That makes perfect sense.
No,
I thought maybe
because
you were Shadow Monk. That makes more sense.
because we have a Gloomstalker in our game, we know, like, I immediately knew as soon as we couldn't see him in the dark, that's a Gloomstalker.
Oh yeah, but I think
Oh,
Shadow
yes.
Monk does very similar.
No, they
I think
can't. Like,
from memory.
Shadowrun can teleport from darkness to darkness.
Maybe that's what I'm getting mixed up with. Fair enough.
So what have you
Anyway.
been doing in the meantime?
Was a
talking about-
little bit of strategy and a lot of nonsense, I think is the best way to describe it.
Yeah, the main thing we're trying to do is figure out how to turn Nongol into some sort of incendiary device. But yeah, I think Nongol found the magic statue.
Yeah, you did.
So tell me about it,
This-
Laura.
This elven statue, golden, beautiful guy, holds the staff. Staff can clearly be removed.
Oh, I'll grab it.
You have
So-
to climb some of the racks and stuff like that. But you managed to get the long quarter or the golden staff out of his
Okay.
grab.
And then I have
Grab
the staff,
activates.
and then Nibbles has the orb. Can I attach them, affix them together?
No, there's like a room for the orb at the top, but no,
Okay.
it doesn't really fit together.
Middle.
Okay. So you can go back to Torrigan and Osh then, I guess, unless you guys are doing anything else, and
Alright.
I'll slowly make my way back to the library.
See magic sword.
Nibbles, get over
All right.
here.
You see
Yeah.
these goblins just doing things.
I will follow Torgan's lead here if we're being stealthy and he's up front. I will assume that they will be making no noise. So
I mean, I assume they're not talking common. Like, what are we hearing anything, or what are they rambling?
They're talking goblin.
Right.
It seems like they're just living. Like some of them are tanning hides, some of them are drinking. That just seems like a fucking goblin village. Nothing special going on, apart from the guy clearly living as a part of them, like one of them.
Over the telepathic bond, I'll say, am I the only one that finds it weird that there's a village in the Ministry of Mysteries? I mean, I guess this is a mystery, but not quite what I expected.
it's bloody mysterious. I mean, we could ask him.
I mean, I guess we are, if the poem is anything to go by, looking for a box of sorts, but I'm not so sure if this is the place.
Carry on then, a little bit further. See if we can get past, and if not, we'll go back to the stockade.
Yeah, let's at least have a look around. I mean, the path continues down, so I guess we'll keep going
Yeah, you
and
can
have a
just
look.
Just go if you want to. Moving you out. What you see when you come in is just a big room with like a chasm and a rickety, destroyed old bridge in between the two sides. And
This-
in the
This
abyss,
would be the
beneath
abyss
it,
then.
it's just stars and nothing.
Would I get the impression just from our Ost's knowledge, just generally, is this an abyss or the abyss?
The abyss, as in what?
As in the plane, the abyss.
This is an abyss. You get the feeling if you fall down there, unless you're really lucky, you will permanently die. That's what you get from it.
So I don't know about you, Torgan, but I think we should go back the other way.
Well, I mean,
You don't want to fall down there.
I think you raised a very good point. But what was it you said? The door was labeled Village, Abyss, and Stockade. I think it's safe to say that the Stockade was the first door based on what we've seen.
And the fact that it was marked Stockade.
You are a smart one. I can tell already.
Yep. That's the Academy's training. But there we go.
But there is a door on the other side of the abyss. Correct me. Is that a door? Like, what is that I see on the other side?
It's the door. I also can't see it because his dark vision is not as long as yours.
Ew.
Jesus, what's his dark vision? Mine's 120.
150. There's a door on the other side of that abyss, and I am a bit curious.
I
This is
could
supposed
fly.
to be.
I could fly us over.
You look at this place, you get the feeling you probably can.
But then
Just
again,
get, like, a little voice inside of your head is like, maybe someone designed this to not be cheesable.
Can I just try to put like 1 foot down on the bridge and get a feel for how rickety it is?
It looks like halfway between
fucking
wood
rickety.
groaning and a witch cackling.
Burn that bridge.
Is this the bridge you've been speaking of that you wanted to burn? I mean, I am being a bit overly curious, perhaps, but if there was
mean,
a place.
this could be one of those leaps of faith situations in which it's not actually that rickety at all, and we can just walk across fine.
I mean, this is hell. I'm pretty sure that is eternal torment that waits you down there. I'm fairly confident.
Maybe it's a triple bluff.
Well, you speak about eternal torment. I don't know if you've ever been to Johnny Alescales, but frankly, I've already lived it.
That guy was so.
What's wrong?
I mean-
what's wrong with ale?
It wasn't the ale. But anyway, I mean, we could try. Maybe if I tied a rope to you or you tied a rope to me, one of us run across.
I mean, I say it's at least worth trying. I want to say you don't look very strong, do you? Just for holding.
So
I will
so you
reiterate.
wait there.
I will reiterate again to be completely certain that you know what I said.
Yes.
If you fall down from this bridge, unless you are really lucky, your character will die. You will be falling forever.
Dead. Like,
So
dead.
so what I'm hearing is your character's
No,
a
I'm
new
saying-
character, mine's slightly older, so maybe I should run.
I'm just saying, this is a very dangerous place. Please make informed decisions for your own
Listen,
self.
I've
we're
already
gonna-
I've been in hell for a long time. What are they going to send me to next? Double hell? That's not how this works.
Welcome to Double Hell.
Where every day is Monday.
Oh god.
See, this is just a red rag to a ball. I feel that Ost has a low enough wisdom to want to try it.
Could be
Um,
an eternity of paperwork. I mean, that sounds pretty
It could.
bad.
Oh god.
Do we reckon, team, that if we tied a rope around my waist and you held on really tight to something and I fell, we'd be all right?
I mean,
Or
I'm not.
the door to the south of the organ room. Is that like? Is there a gap in it anywhere? About 1 inch.
No, there's 2 millimeters under the doors.
Oh yeah, we could just send the arcane eye over, I guess. Then we're not going to get through the door, are we?
So across this chasm, is there? Do you think this will solve the riddle for you, or I don't think you should cross it unless you need
I don't
to.
think it has absolutely any bearing on the riddle at all.
Well, then what are you wasting your time for? Before we get discovered down here, we need you to hurry up. Go, go, go.
He's got a point.
My God, normally the voice in my head is much stupider than this. I'm not used to this.
Oh, Torgan, next time we're down here.
Statue.
Rock.
I don't know why, but this reminds me of the goldfish across the cliff.
Yeah, is there a red herring floating around inside there, inside the abyss
I mean,
there?
look, we're level 13.
We're gonna give me
We're practically gods.
perception roll.
Give you a
Don't summon it!
Give me
Don't
a
summon
perception
it!
roll.
Who?
Look into the abyss.
Sorry, who's rolling?
Who's doing this?
If you stare long
Torgan
enough into the
and
abyss,
It looks back.
Sure.
the red herring
I'll-
looks back.
I'll have a look in the abyss.
It's an 18.
26, what the fuck?
It looks like an endless abyss. There's no fish in it. You might need to, if you want a herring, a pond or the sea might be better.
Yeah, you might find fish in the sea. Who'd
So
have
what
thought?
he's saying is it isn't a red herring, so we should go that way.
DM, is there anything I should roll to investigate the last statue?
The staff is missing. Noggle has already taken it.
No, the staff and the...
I have the
eye
staff
we have.
and the eye. I have.
I'm going to pull out the drift
3
globe.
statues, right?
Yeah, and he already was here earlier, Jonas.
Oh,
So let me reiterate what choices you have, because you have scouted it around, right?
but there are 3
Um,
statues. I can see 3 statues on my map.
Yes. And there was only one that needed, and that was this one, and Noggle has already been there.
Yeah, we have the
Excellent.
bow.
Yes.
box is missing, right?
Bow.
Let me
Spear.
let me give you an overview so you know what you kind of have seen.
Can you make it like
or-
revealed, like the fog of war revealed? No, not whole, but like pace we already been. They can be revealed on the map. Like
Ah.
Go ahead and I'm going to say yes, I could do that, but I think it's
Just
better.
you just
to
look at the stream, guys. You'll see everything.
You know, there's a door here. You haven't checked if it's locked or not.
We've got a wooded.
This is locked.
We got wood coming over here, and then I haven't had a description of what these doors look like.
So this one here looks like just a normal door. These look like big old steampunk doors.
Steampunk doors.
Like,
So
yeah.
they have gears and goggles on them.
yeah,
That's what steampunk is, right? Gears and goggles.
yeah.
We're playing
That's all it
Dungeons.
is.
We're playing
Oh,
Dungeons and
okay,
Dragons, not
right.
gears and goggles. Can we say that?
So from the stream, I can now tell where the door leads.
Yeah, I
We
kind of. I literally just noticed the same thing. We definitely need to risk our life getting over this
Okay,
bridge.
yeah. All right. Right. Turns out we're both very dumb. We should go back to the stockade.
Listen, all I'm saying is it's a tiny jump over this little bridge. What's the worst that could happen?
Okay, let's meet up with them at the stockades then. How's that sound? Let's go to the stockades.
You all want to go to the stockades?
Yeah, let's all go to the stockades.
sure.
The voice in my head is being very reasonable. Let's do it.
And I'll bring it's gonna take a second, but I'll bring the arcane eye over as well. As we discussed for 20 minutes how to open this door. I guess I got some time.
So, I'm gonna summon the sword, just in case.
Right, so are we just going to give up on the whole pretending to be here thing? Is that just the plan?
Oh, one thing, Roar.
Well, we've got to get through this door somehow.
Do these ladies seem to notice the eye as it moves past them?
1 second.
An arcane Kevin.
Oh, Kevin.
Oh no. Careful, he'll pee on you.
Right. Yeah. So what do you guys want to do?
open the door?
Do you just want to open
I
the
mean,
door without
look, they can't
anything
raise
else?
they can't raise the alarm if they're dead.
What happened to pretending to, be here?
Actually,
What-
yeah. Well, no. People know we're here. They just think we should be down here. So maybe we just walk in.
Okay, then.
It's like, have you ever
I'm gonna
unsummon the
pretend. I'm gonna
Bonus is
pretend
like unsummon the sword.
that I have a prisoner.
Okay.
Well,
If you want to open it a crack, I can send the eye in.
So, what do you want to pretend, Rick?
I would like to knock on the door. Hey, hey, hey.
Hello?
You hear the sound slump, 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 and a squid man opens the door. He's wearing a tank top and a penny farthing hat. No, not a penny
Mind
farthing, a
flayer!
sixpence hat.
Kill it!
It's not a
jailer.
mind flayer.
Looking
It's
good.
a jailer.
Does it have a captain's hat on?
I have 4 prisoners needing to check in.
I will need you to make a deception roll for that, Rick.
can I spy him before?
Oh shit. Oh no.
Can I use a heist point to get inspired before? Because I need it.
No, you can. You've made paperwork for this occurrence. So you take out the paperwork. The scroll just begins to roll across the floor. The jailer takes it, begins to read.
Talking just does a double take. Sorry, what?
You see a bunch of weird monsters inside there. There seems to be a 2-headed Cerberus, a beholder, a kobold, and a large gorgon.
I'll fight
You have
anybody.
to
Is
you have-
the beholder is its
percep-
eye active or no? Because if so, Kevin shouldn't be allowed in here.
Right now, it's looking at. It's not looking at anything. It's just
Okay.
looking. It's just looking. No, it's not active. Is what I'm trying to say.
Nonga will say in the telepathic bond what he sees in here. I have arcane Kevin inside already. Gorgon, Cerberus, a small dragon man, and I would probably know what a beholder is.
Go ahead and roll nature, I guess. Nature or Arcana.
Nature Arcana, a passive 25.
Okay. Go ahead
I
and give me
mean,
a
fuck, I'll
perception.
roll at 21.
Yeah. You also see
Perception
up here.
22.
There's a box on the ground up there, and yeah, that's a beholder. Those are dangerous.
Okay, are these bars here?
Yeah.
Can you just move Kevin through?
Yeah. Sure.
Does he
Kevin's
communicate that to us?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll take.
what-
While you guys are talking, I'll investigate the box. I can't touch it, but I can at least look around it.
Yeah, is this the box that we're looking for in the riddle?
I don't know.
It
That's why I'm
mentioned the
investigating
box.
it.
It's a box in the stockades. Probably this one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it must
I'm
be a
going-
coincidence.
I'm going to give you all a visual on Kevin. Can you see it?
No.
You have to
Can't
unselect
see
your
it on
token. Unselect your token.
Oh yeah, I see it.
Okay, yeah, now.
Yeah. So now you should be able to see more. Yeah. Go ahead. You see the box there. The jailer is still reading the imprisonment order.
How large is the box?
It's like maybe 20 times 20 centimeters.
All right. How much does it weigh? Like, what's it made out of?
Rock.
Rock.
Rock? Oh fuck! I'm sending Nibbles. So I'll unsummon Nibbles, and then I will summon him back to where this looks like a toilet.
Yeah, so you want him to get in without getting noticed? Is that it?
Yeah, sure.
Go ahead and roll me a stealth roll.
For
This
Nibbles.
poor chicken. Oh, Shadow, or no, what's it called? Pass without trace is technically still up.
Yeah.
12. With faster than trace.
Uh,
but 2 natural 2s. That was pretty cool.
The jailer kind of stops.
Oh no, I'm gonna
Looks
unsummon
at the chicken.
him, and then I'm gonna summon him over by the toilet because I could see there with Kevin,
Oh.
right? So I can unsummon him and
Are
summon
you
with
spend-
30 feet of me.
Are you going to spend 10 minutes in that for that?
No. It's part of the spell. You can unsummon him and summon him as an action.
Oh yeah, Nibbles is next to the toilet then.
All right.
I'm going to roll a perception then for the jailer. No, that's okay. Perfect. Yep. Go. I roll very badly today.
Can Nibbles pick this up?
But then give me a strength roll or an athletics.
Athletics? Yeah, he definitely has proficiency in athletics. Why does Nibbles have 13 strength?
Because
He's jacked.
He's a juiced out chicken. All right. 8. So being a tiny creature, he would be able to carry that'd be 13. Yeah, 13 pounds is what he can carry. So
the chicken like balances the box on its head. It is blinded as it is wearing it as a hat. Rock, 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 rock.
okay, well, guys, I gotta add a little chaos to our session then as Nibbles walks in blindly and just starts walking this back to Noggle.
The box is too big to come out through the bars.
Right. What is this kobold do as he sees the chicken walking in with
We
the,
technically only need what's in the box. What's in the
It opens its mouth and it begins to drool as it makes ready to eat the chicken. We're going into initiative now, I guess.
Okay.
And that doesn't mean we're going into combat.
Oh yes, it
We're
does.
just-
I'm fighting a
We're
beholder.
just going into we're just going into initiative to see what happens. All right.
Okay. All right.
So Torgen, are you waiting or what are you doing?
Quick question: do I see any keys to any of these prisons, like on the jailer or in the room?
Yeah. You see a big old ring of keys on his belt.
Okay. Is it bright light or dim light, or what's the light situation in this room?
It is a bright light in this area here because of the two light sources here and here, but inside the cells it's dim light. And you are in dim.
Okay.
And you're in dim light right now.
Okay. I think in that case, I will. What's the name? 1 second. I'll spend 1 sorcery point to do Cloak of Shadows to become invisible, because the Gloomstalker Invis only works if I'm in total darkness.
Yeah.
And then I would like to, if I can just peek into the room, I would like to Misty Step into the cell that the box and kobold is in.
Sure.
You would break your invisibility.
This is not. Oh wait, let me just double check the wording, because this is not a spell.
If you go up here and you teleport, yeah, that's dim light there. Is it Misty Step or?
Okay, wait, no, sorry. The wording is you remain invisible until you make an attack or cast a spell. So instead of Misty Step, I will spend another 4 sorcery points to Shadow Walk, which is not a spell.
Yeah. All right. Boom. You are invisible over here.
And I guess I'm just gonna try my best to remain quiet on other sides, because
Yeah. Go ahead.
this is
go
probably
ahead,
all I
give
can
me
do in 1 turn.
Go ahead and give me a stealth roll just to. I know you have +10, right? So.
Yeah, and actually none of this is a spell, so I still have pass without a trace.
Yeah.
So 31.
Yeah. Taylor is still discussing with Rick.
Never mind the fact that there is now 1 less prisoner, but yeah, that's my go.
As you see Token disappear.
That's part of the course. So I will kind of back to this wall and just hold. I will hold an Eldritch Blast if combat is initiated.
Sure.
For now, but I will stay out the way otherwise.
Yes.
he's currently engaged with.
Oh, good for him.
He's currently engaged with Rick, right?
Yeah, they're discussing.
Can I see into the cell from like, without blocking the conversation? Can I see into the room and into the cell where currently Torgen is?
You would know it's because the others with telepathic bond. We know it's this cell here, but you can't see Torvin. You just see, just a little part of the cell. See.
Okay. I just want to. I can't see anything, so I will actually just if Rick engages in any kind of talk with the creature and has to make like some kind of talking, I will use the help action to essentially give an advantage on the roll.
Right. Cool. And the jailer, I give him. I'm making a wisdom save just to see if he wisens up. All right, go ahead and give me a deception roll, Rick. With advantage.
Oh yeah, I also have bonus action to inspire Rick. Forgot about that.
The inspiring.
I'm gonna use that inspiration.
Yeah.
Just see.
10.
Can I use my player inspiration to make Rick reroll?
Yes. Okay.
I will do that then. Have another go.
So I already had one when he gave me the inspiration for Bring Your Gnome to Work Day. Never mind.
All right.
I don't want to stack those inspirations.
He has a question, but Rick, you managed to assure him this is fine. What do you say to him?
It's all supposed to be there, and if it's not, you just have to tell me which form I have to fill out, because I got plenty of them in my bag, and I'm not sure that... let me see. Yeah, that's my signature, and then down here on page 25, there's supposed to be another signature.
Points to the already filled cells.
Well, that's I don't know. I was sent here by administration. I'm not after you. It's just doing my job.
He raises a tentacle, turns around, goes over to the table, picks up an eagle, and begins to speak into it.
I go behind him.
Sure. Go ahead.
And put my hands on the side, like I also have things to say in this.
Leaning on the door. Yeah, like that. Yeah. Sure. Go ahead and move your token up. I'll move you up here. Oh, yeah. And I'll say, Nongo, what are you doing?
Nongo will go down. So I assume the jailer, though we can't necessarily understand it can understand us, correct?
Yeah.
All right. So I will use my Divine Arcana, and I will cast Suggestion on the squid. So that'll be a DC 20.
Is it a charm condition?
It is a charm condition.
I'm going to ask you a leading question. Are you using subtle spell or are you casting a spell?
No, I'm just casting it.
All right. It doesn't work on it.
It doesn't work.
No, it is. You can infer it's immune to being charmed.
Okay. Well, that will dispel Kevin though, so you can delete that token now, because that is technically concentration for suggestion, right?
You see the jailer has his back to you with the eagle on it. It kind of feels something and begins to look around, and it begins to turn around. Go ahead and give me a dexterity saving throw. And you can get an advantage.
20.
Oh, you manage to dive out of the way. It looks through the door, doesn't see anyone casting a spell, turns that around again.
No! Oh,
Lucky.
did we have an inspiring speech today?
Yes.
Yeah.
We did? Okay, I haven't.
So
looked at
yeah,
that
Rick
sheet.
and
So it's
I don't-
18,
I
right?
Rick and Noggle, you have 80 temporary hit points. Forget that.
Well, so does Nipples.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because
Alright.
Rick, I don't think you put in your temporary hit points.
All right. The kobold wants to eat Nibbles and begins to.
Oh,
walk over here.
1v1, kobold versus chicken. Let's do this.
Rick, the kobold exits your zone of control. Do you want to grapple it before it leaves? Because I will let you use your action to do that.
Snap its neck.
Sure. Athletics.
Just so you guys
Yeah.
know, I made a deal with Roar that I could only summon Nibbles, but he's allowed to attack.
Yeah.
So he
I'm
unlike
sorry.
most
You
familiars,
still
he
have
can
my
attack.
inspiration. Just unfading
Yeah.
inspiration.
Right.
Because inspiration, I think, fail. No, did it succeed or fail? My inspiration.
It was a contested roll, so he succeeded.
Okay, good.
I can use it again.
No.
No, if my inspiration, if your roll would fail, you would be able to roll again. But because your roll succeeded, inspiration is gone.
You're not quick enough, so the kobold jumps on Nibbles, who dodges out of the way.
Or rock!
Rock! It does so entirely by accident, as it is blinded by the bugs. Rick, you're standing, trying to be suave. What are you doing?
Keep lying my ass off.
All right, you keep lying. Perfect. Torgen, you're up. You're next to the kobold. You're invisible. There's a chicken with the box on its head.
So I have two questions. One, how tough does this kobold look?
You think if you punch it, it might die.
Okay,
If you
and
punch
sec-
hard enough.
and
Please,
second
let the chicken kill the kobold, please.
Is anyone currently
Take the box.
looking
Take
at
the
this
box.
cell? The beholder isn't looking, right? And I assume the jailer is busy.
If the beholder's looking, we're all fucked.
You know what? Give me a. No, I'm going to roll an initiative here
Oh no.
for the
God
beholder.
damn it.
The beholder is right now looking at the toilet. It will do something else on its own turn. I'm
Do
going
beholders
to.
Right.
use the washroom?
That's a deep question, but I think we have bigger issues.
No,
I will,
That's incredibly interesting to me. I'll have to look that up.
While this kobold and chicken is having a showdown, I will just gently lean forward and start to lift the box up from the chicken, grab it myself.
Yep, you take the box off the head of the chicken. It's like it floats off from the chicken.
Nibble's not so burdened right now, is right now just cocking
Slicing
back
up
and
the
forth
kobold.
and it's just raking its claws in the dirt, just like rock, 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 just ready to go.
Just because it's incredibly funny and I can't resist, I am going to main action. I'm going to cast haste on the chicken.
All right, you will lose your.
But no one is looking in
Yeah.
the room, right? And that's why I was asking. And then I'll misty step back out to the corridor.
And so
So
Nibbles
you go
became
down here.
Roadrunner.
Go down here, and you can go up there. All right, sure. Yeah, you have the box. You have all of the components. Nibbles is hasted.
Roadrunner. Beep beep.
Do with that what you will.
Beep beep.
House, what are you doing? Meep beep.
Same again. Things look reasonably under control, so I will just hold an Eldritch Blast for the initiation of combat, if and when.
Right. So, Theus.
Seeing that we have all components, I will turn my face. I turn to. No, do I see Torgen?
Probably not
Yeah,
from that.
invisibility would be gone when I cast the spell.
You
so yes.
you saw
Not
him
from that
appear
angle,
next
I
to you, and you saw him appear here and going up there. So
Okay, I will turn towards I try to find Torgen and talk to him about what Torgen. Okay,
No,
good.
Torgen's in the cell now, right?
No, he's outside.
I just teleported out.
Okay, Torgen.
I with the
Oh, right. Sorry, my bad.
Someone call Rick, and then let's just all go slowly away and just finish this, so we can get to Bjorn.
Oh no, we're 1v. This chicken's gonna kill this kobold.
Yeah, we got a 40-minute combat on the way between a chicken and a kobold. So.
It's possible.
Can I use my action I forgave for Wind
Sure.
and be like, then it must have been a mistake. I yank out the large documents out of the hand from the squid person. Try to subtle cast warding bond on Nibbles as I walk out.
you know what? Yeah, I'll let you not buff Nibbles without any problem.
will be a
And now it's on the
chicken.
phone. That's on the phone. And as you leave, go ahead and give me as you begin to leave. Go ahead and give me a deception roll with advantage. That's fine. You get out, close the door, and I guess let's have this chicken fight.
Absolutely. I want to hear how this
So
goes.
Nongol will use his familiar ability and cast Mage Armor. As a reaction, Nibbles will put that on himself. So Nibbles right now has an armor class of, with Warding Bond,
+1.
15. So he has natural 11 plus 3 plus 1. So he has an armor class of 15 right now, and will make 2 peck attacks against
One
the.
second, I'll just find some boss battle music here. All right.
Against +2 AC his haste.
Oh, plus 2 AC. So it's 17 armor class for this crazy
Hey,
chicken.
that chicken has more armor class than me.
And also +1 from the warding bond.
Yeah, I included a Warding Bond into that.
Yeah.
Cool.
All right,
Go ahead and do your
saving
attacks.
throws. All right, so he's going to do 2 attacks against the kobold. 17 and 10.
First peck hits the kobold, kind of tries to dodge back, but it has a big scrape from one of the from the peck down the chest. The kobold is looking is bloodied, and it's not looking too good.
Okay.
The second peck attack kind of it manages to dodge out of the way, going for a riposte with a shiv. It's no longer blind, so it doesn't have advantage. So it misses the chicken. Go ahead and do the chicken.
22 and 17
alright.
for 7 points.
Right. Tell me how Nibbles kills this kobold.
So Nibbles kind of pecks into it and then or starts to kind of threaten it, and it'll use it disengages using its hasted action, and then with a flash of radiant holy light, it just all of a sudden gains flight and charges right through the kobold, and you see a
explodes.
bloody Nibbles like right over here.
bunch of kobold bits all over the walls. I'm going to. Finally, the janitor like kind of turns around. Blood everywhere. That's not too good.
Nibbles will slowly start to get the kobold's skull and kind of put it on his head, try to act like a kobold
Going to give me a charisma check.
for Nibbles. Okay.
Yeah.
He has -5. 4. Or -3.
So the thing is, the way the jailer experiences other beings is they're just like. So I have to roll a wisdom roll for this.
Really? What?
Yes. What is it? Please. Tell
I rolled a 2. So
Nice.
if you let Nibbles stand there, it will assume that it's a kobold.
Nibbles will stand there acting like a kobold, but very sketchy, hasted around and stuff. Right.
Yeah, fuck me. Fuck me.
Thank you to all the players for helping me with this Nibbles fight. It was very. I love it.
I'm not entirely sure. I'd have to check, but I think Nibbles has actually killed more stuff than I have. I'm fairly sure. I'm fairly sure I've never got a last hit on anything.
And I would have inspired Nibble if I could have seen him.
So I'm normally on my back by the time in the fight the things go down. So
The thing is that right now Nibbles has a 17's AC. He has all of my hit points, including 2 times 18 temporary.
Plus, Nibbles themselves have 8 hit points plus 18 from the inspiring speech. So we have a armor class 17, twice attacks per round with 26 hit points that are reduced
times
by
2.
Basically times 2, and yeah.
Plus
This is the ultimate chicken. This is a 52 hit point chicken.
Yeah.
Now he's in jail where he belongs.
you've got a chicken right now, which is better than level 10 oust.
Fucking bullshit, guys. All right, you make your way back to the library. You now have all the 3 components for the Vermilion glory mechanism.
Well, we've caused quite a commotion. I think we should probably get out of the library. Perhaps somewhere a little bit more quiet. You said there was a gemstone. We assume that the gemstone is where it is, right?
The gemstone? No,
The plinth was not the mechanism, right?
No, the plinth. The plinth is where you're supposed to put the lever. Now you need to assemble the lever.
Okay, so let's get out of the library and assemble the lever.
You will have to figure out where to find a place to do that. You might need to read the poem again. All of that is something we will figure out next session, where our glorious ding dongs will return in this heist puzzle extravaganza. Hopefully, mine and Alex's roles will have reversed again.
Never.
Releasing you,
this is it now.
Releasing you from this easy mode dungeon.
I totally forgot that we actually already had the inspiring speech from last time. I had actually another inspiring speech for that here.
Well, you might get a chance for that for next time. Who knows?
Yeah.
That is
No.
going to be
Next
interesting.
short rest.
Well, that was fantastic.
Thank you. I hope you like it. I have made all of these maps in Incarnate. We are really happy with their service. So if you want to make maps yourself, go ahead and check out that. That's great.
Also, the most inexpensive commercial license that you can get for map making stuff. So you can actually literally buy it. Yeah. You could post your stuff. You could sell it or whatever the case is. Right. So really good.
Yeah, it has some really.
I also have
work,
recently bought Incarnate. So yeah.
Yeah.
It is super cool. So yeah, definitely. Also say thank you for everybody watching. That's been great. You can go ahead and chat with us over on our Reddit, our subreddit /Epic Boon. You can have a link at that down below. Apart from that, make sure to bring us a hot follow and have fun chatting with us here. And otherwise, just thank you for watching and thanks all of you for playing. I had a blast today, and I hope that you all had a fun time too. Last but not least, our IT guy, our good friend Nick from Gaming. Go ahead and have a look at his Twitch channel at twitch.tv/Gaming.
Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays. He's on all the time, guys. Check him out.
And we will see all of you in 2 weeks from now, where we maybe will get through this Department of Mysteries and into the realm of Lamentations and find the ill-fated Bjorn, the white bear of the north. Until then, thank you all for watching, and have a great time until then. Bye-bye, ding-dongs.
Bye-bye, ding-dongs.